Hello YouTube, so I am back again making some more videos for you guys, and first off I just want to say thank you all for watching and forgive me because my voice is kind of scratchy today. There's a couple of stories that I'm gonna tell you. The first one is about me when I first encountered my paranormal activity, I guess you could say. My first encounter was in Pennsylvania, and it happened when I was visiting my aunt's side of the family with my cousin. So, of course, I told my aunt, and my aunt called back to Green Bay and told my grandparents, and my grandparents told my parents. So when I came back, like the whole entire shebang happened where they cornered me and told me to tell them everything. So that's what I did. And of course, I was a little girl, so I was afraid. And I was sitting with my legs on the sofa telling the story over again to everybody, and they all like questioned me and everything. And then after like all the questioning and the story was done, they all left, like the adults left, and the little kids were like scattering around and they were about to leave too. So me being a little kid, I wanted to go outside. I want to go outside and I want to like just breathe, act like a little kid again. So I put my foot on the ground, and when I put my foot on the ground, you know how the sofa, it doesn't touch the floor. There's like a gap, like maybe that much of a gap from the sofa, the bottom of the sofa to the floor. Well, anyways, when I put my foot down, that gap, there was a girl who grabbed my ankles when my foot touched the floor. It was a cold hand that grabbed my ankles, and I jumped. I freaked, I jumped, and I sat back on the sofa, and I didn't cry, but I was just thinking to myself, like, oh my God, I don't want to be pulled underneath the sofa, and I don't want to experience this. And then, of course, my older cousin walks into the room, and she's all like, oh Paul, let's go outside, let's go and talk about this outside. So I'm like, okay, acting like everything is okay. I just jumped a couple of feet away from the sofa so it wouldn't happen to me anymore. That's the first one. And the second one that I want to talk to you guys about is this one happened to me when I was in high school. So that was like four years ago when I graduated in 2009. I was in high school, maybe my sophomore year or freshman year, somewhere around there. I had long hair back then, like long down to, oh, you guys can't see it, but like down to my belly button. So I had long hair, and we had slide by closet doors, and they're all mirror, like full body mirror slide by closet doors. So anyways, after taking a shower late at night, I went to the mirror and I was combing my hair, and I don't know, I heard superstition saying you should never comb your hair at night, okay, but like I didn't know that until this happened to me. But anyways, I was combing my hair that night, and this like figure, this guy like appeared next to me, and I had my hair flipped on this side and I was combing it like this, okay, and like the guy appeared on the side and he started sniffing my hair, and I was like, oh my God, like if I pretend he's not here, like maybe he'll just leave me alone. So I just pretended that I didn't see him. Oh, I just heard something that was scary. But anyways, I just pretended that I didn't see him, and then I flipped my hair the other way, and I started combing my hair this way, and like he moved to that side, and like I could describe how he looks like, okay, he's really like dirty looking, like a beggar, okay, and he has like mushroom cut hair, like all like right here, all the way around, okay, and he was in like this navy blue shirt that's like torn up, all dirty with like mud and sand on it, and his feet, like he had on these combat shorts, okay, with like the pockets on the side. It was dirty too, and then his feet were like covered in like dry mud, and he had sandals on. Like I couldn't see his face, but I know exactly how he looks like. I don't know why. When I see these things, like I don't really see their faces, when I see their faces, it really freaks me out. But anyways, yeah, that's that story, okay. The third story I'm gonna tell you guys is this happened to me again at my old house when I was single. I think I was maybe a sophomore, maybe a freshman, I don't know, somewhere around there. But anyways, my dad and them had to go out of town. So my dad took my sister, my brother, my grandma, and my grandpa out of town, and it was just me and my mom. And she told me to go get something upstairs for her. So I was like, fine. So I went upstairs and I grabbed like whatever she wanted me to grab. I think it was a thread, like a needle and thread in her room. So I went and grabbed that, and I was coming down the stairs, and as I came down the stairs, like my body just froze halfway down. And I was thinking to myself, like, what the hell is wrong with you, Pud? Like, you need to go, So I couldn't move, and all of a sudden, like, my body just turned around and looked back up the stairs, and like I looked up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, there was a guy, like, hanging, like a guy. He was hung by the neck, and his head was like this, and his tongue was like out, and he was just looking at me wide eye, all red, his tongue was sticking out, and his arms were like dead by his side, and his head was like this, and like he was just spinning around, and like I remember it freaked me out, and I just looked at him, like his eyes were, I don't know, his eyes were so blood red. It was just really creepy to me. And my hairs on the back of my head just stood up, and I turned around, like I got a hold of myself, and I just turned around and I jumped down the stairs. I was only halfway up the stairs, and I got so freaked out that I just jumped the other half down the stairs, turned off the light, and just ran to my mom. Well, those are my 3 stories, so I hope that you guys enjoy. Remember to favorite my stories, share, subscribe, comment, and like my videos. Alright, thanks for watching.